off this headband. So, this is gonna be another get ready with me. So, obviously, the only thing I did today was use the bathroom and then, put on my outfit and then put on my headband, but I took that off. So, now we can brush my teeth, brush my hair, and then we can do my makeup and skincare. I'm thinking we should probably brush my teeth first. Let's go. Let's do. First of all, I'm gonna put on my slippers. Obviously, good thing this thing was there, so then I couldn't fall. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't probably take a hard fall. Okay, let's go. I clean my room a little. And my dad, you're probably watching this and you're probably like, oh, have a good day at school. But girl, you go to the same school as me, so I mean, I will, but you do too, because you don't need to see in the toilets. My dad could have done something. Yeah. No, don't look you. Whose toothbrush should I use? Mine is not in the bathroom for some reason. I keep on not being able to find my. Really? She took this out of my makeup bag. I'm using it. I'll put it back, but I'm using it. Should I use my brother's? That's what I did last morning. I think I'm gonna use my mom's. Even though it's probably really dirty. Or even though it's probably really clean. I don't know. Hopefully mom doesn't see this. And I'm using my brother's toothpaste. Yeah. Probably in the beer. Okay. I promise I actually brushed my teeth, you guys. I know that we're brushing my teeth for maybe 30 seconds or maybe half a minute, but that was because I did not want to continue using my mom's toothbrush. Because she might notice when she comes home from work, it might still be wet. There's a slight chance it still be wet. So I just wanted to be very careful. And I don't know if I have to pack a cold lunch or not. Whether or not, I almost fell again. Jalen Bear Leafy. If I have to tell you guys one more time, you guys are gonna sleep over there. I told you to sleep here, okay, you guys? Give each other some love. You guys are best buddies, okay? You're not lovers, but you guys are best buddies. Time to brush my hair. I love my melody. It is getting kind of dirty, but it's okay. My least favorite thing that I like doing in my get ready with me is that I always have to brush my hair, and there's always so many knots. And like, I need a new hairbrush. I got this one last year. And I still have my one from like when I was like living in apartments. That was when I was 6 and 7. I lived in apartments my whole life. And then I lived in a big house, which was my mom's house, or my grandma's house. And so I technically have 2 houses because they're still alive and they still live there. So, yeah. And I always go over their house to spend time with them, have sleepover. Even though they're my grandparents, sometimes when my mom and dad are busy, they can't take care of me, or if I just want to. But if it's optional, I will not have my brother go unless he absolutely has to. He is a pain in the booty. Gosh, I love him and all. No, he can be nice, but okay. So this is his niceness side, right? This is his meanness side, and if this is his meanness side when he's older, he's not gonna be able to be mean no more. I'm gonna tell Mom, and if she doesn't do with it, I'm spanking him in the booty. Dang. Do not to beat up your sister always. But okay, so story time of what I have been having to deal with. So, number 1, it was a really good day. A few days ago, because I went to my friend Alex's house while my parents were cooking pasta. But then apparently when I came home, it was not pasta. It was pizza, but it was not even it was not even good. Number 1, the pizza sauce was so bad. Number 2, it wasn't pizza crust bread. It was garlic bread. Bruh. And then she put mozzarella cheese on it, and it's kind of just a messed up sloppy pizza now. I wouldn't even consider it, and I wouldn't not eat it. But my dad's like, eat it, and my mom saw me kind of struggling, and she's like, oh, what's wrong, baby? And I was like, I don't like it. And she's like, oh, okay, it's okay, but just eat it, and you don't have to eat it again. I was like, okay, at least, she spent some money on food. Money is a lot of money, so I did. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use the jade ruler today, just because sometimes I use it with my, after I do my moisturizer, but today I'm not going to be doing face mask. But, guess what else happened? Try to hurry up. This is the last thing I have to do. But then I will probably make some shorts too. So guess what else happened? So I went to my friend Ali's house, right? We played outside for barely a few minutes. She was playing on her pogo stick, right? Jumping. And I was like, oh, is that fun? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And she's like, do you want to go play? You want to play outside or inside? I was like, we can play inside if you want. And she was like, okay, yeah, let's go play inside, right? And so the only thing we did was sit on the couch and play Roblox for I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes. And we were like, okay. I was like, okay, Allie, is there anything else you want to do? And she's like, oh, I want to go outside. I was like, oh yeah, we could go outside, but it is getting a little dark, so are you sure? And she was like, yeah, let's probably go out there before it gets dark. And I was like, okay. And then she changed her mind right when we were going to the door, and she's like, actually, I think I'm just going to play inside because you're right, it is getting pretty dark. And yeah, and she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, okay, yeah. And then so we played in her room a little. And then once it was time to go back home, I was gonna walk home, but her and her mom are so nice people. They literally offered to walk me. I was like, you guys, you didn't have to. Thank you so much, you know, like OMG. And they're like, no, it's okay. We wouldn't want you to have to walk all alone home. I was like, oh, thank you guys. And they're like, yeah, of course. I was like, okay. And then the next thing they did was like walk me home, and then my mom met us. We were taking a little long, so then like she almost got into the car to drive me back home because it was just taking a little long, right? And then she was like, okay, well, let's go now. I was like, all right. But then her mom's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this. And my mom's like really kind to other people, so she's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, yeah, my daughter wanted to get your daughter on Messenger Kids so then they can call and text each other. But like whenever I tried to do it, it was like not working. And she was like, I know, I think we have to be friends on Messenger, so I'll give you that thing. And so while they were doing that, boring, we made up a dance. And yeah, it was fun. And I think I might go over to her house again, but I don't know if we're gonna film or not. Probably not, because I have to use the phone, and my phone does not have data. Even though I don't know. I'll ask my mom. She'll probably say no, because it's her old phone. The only phones I have are her old phones. This one was not that old. It was a few years ago old. And I still use it because it's still usable. And I still get to use it for my YouTube channel. And once it gets bad, like I'm getting a phone in a few months. So I'm going to be getting TikTok, all that stuff, and all like Snapchat, social media, all that stuff. Maybe not like Twitter and that stuff until I'm like a little older, because like I'm only 9. And so I'm getting a phone in a few years. Guys, that's what I should ask for Christmas. I'm so dumb. Okay, but I think honestly I might have to end the video. I'm gonna put a part 2 though, okay? I love you guys. Part 2 coming up.